I always wanted to be one, and when I was a junior in high school, my dad kind of talked me out of it, saying they didn't make much money. So I listened to him. I got a different degree, a degree in television broadcasting. I entered that when cable TV was just getting big, and by the time I got out of school, everything was filled up, never got a job. So I kicked around, worked several jobs, was a roofer, worked in a chemical plant, nuclear plant. I always wanted to be a teacher. And after I got married, I married a teacher. I saw what she did, how much she enjoyed her job. It always came back to me, that's what I wanted to do, coach, be a teacher. And then a friend of mine that I met, he did the same thing when he was about 30 years old. He quit his job, went back to school, and I figured if he can do it, I can give it a shot. I told my wife what I wanted to do. She supported it 100%. I moved to Illinois State University Monday through Friday. I came home on the weekends for a year and a half, got my second bachelor's, teaching certificate, and got a job right away at Wilmington High School teaching social science and journalism. My assistant principal at Wilmington High School, him and I were talking, and I was talking about going back to school to get a master's degree in history. And he said, "Why don't you think about administration?" Because I think you got the knack for it, you got the personality for it, the deposition for it. Because I think you'd really like it, and I think you'd be good at it. So I thought about it. A couple years later, I started taking classes at Governor State University, and I got that degree. The person who was my assistant principal for 4 years at Wilmington went on to be the principal at Shanahan Junior High. He came back and had a position available that he was creating where it was almost perfect for me because I wasn't sure I was ready to leave the classroom yet. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to administration yet. But it was really good because I was still teaching. I taught a few social science classes at the junior high. I was a dean of students and the athletic director, doing all three things at once. It gave me a great opportunity to decide which way I wanted to go. And it took about a year before I decided I definitely wanted to go, full-fledged administration. In 2008, there was an opportunity to come to Shepherd, the school I was looking at, when Mike Bannister retired and Lori Kimes became the principal. I accepted that position and was glad to have it. Served 3 years under Lori Kimes as the assistant principal and athletic director of Shepherd. And this year is fortunate enough to have the privilege to follow Cleve's footsteps and become the principal of Jefferson Elementary. It kind of puts me in a unique situation, and I spoke with a couple of friends of mine about the possibility of, this is something I really want to do. And a good friend of mine who is now a dean at Downers Grove South High School, she said, "Ron, it would culminate everything. You start at the high school, you'll have experienced everything from kindergarten all the way through high school." And it's one of the reasons that it was so attractive to me. It's a different challenge, and it's a great school. Jefferson's got such a great tradition. Everybody here's been great. The teachers have been so welcoming. I've got a great administrative team support in the other principals. It's not like I'm coming to a new district where I don't know anybody. I know all the people on the administrative team. They've been a tremendous help.